Hey everybody, Greg Denning. Oscar Wilde once said, "It is what you read when you don't have to that determines who you'll be when you can't help it." Oh, I love that thought, right? What we choose to read, what we choose to see, what we choose to expose ourselves, what we choose to do with our free time determines who we become, right? You can't say you want to be one thing and fill your mind and your life with something else. It just doesn't work like that, right? Input determines output. It's the law of meritocracy. I mean, you get what you deserve. It's the law of karma. You get back what you give out, and what comes in is what goes out. It's garbage in, garbage out. It's all these ideas. It's the law of the harvest. You can't plant corn and hope for tomatoes. It just won't work. So I want to challenge you to create a list. If you don't have a list of great books you're reading from, make one today. We've got lists on our sites, on gregdenning.com and on discovershareinspire.com. We have great lists of great books for our children and for adults. If you don't have a list, get one and work on it all the time. I'm constantly reading books. I finished 2 books yesterday, and I'm usually working on 3 or 4 at a time. So always have a book with you. Always. I always have several audiobooks, several digital books, and a couple of paper books that I've got with me constantly, so I always have something to do, even for a brief moment where we're stopped at a light, or we stop and we're talking to someone, or something happens, I'm waiting for my wife or something, and waiting for a child. Any moment there, I'm grabbing a couple pages, a couple paragraphs, a chapter, and you're just moving through great books and you're discussing these ideas. Because what happens, oh, this is so good. What happens is the more great ideas you expose yourself to, the more you and I learn how to think. And to think about the great questions and the great ideas and the bigger things besides, just sitting around talking about people, gossiping, or even about events, but discussing great ideas. So put together that list. It's what's called bibliotherapy. It's biblios for books, and therapy is change and growth. It's changing your life, transforming your whole life through the reading of great books. And I promise it works. I grew up in a broken home. I was out on my own at an early age, struggled through those dark, hard years. Oh, they were horrible. I was so desperate from depression and hurt and loneliness and being broke and ignorant. And books have literally changed my life. So now I'm traveling the world with my family, doing work that I absolutely love. Becoming on this quest to become a superb human being. My wife and our 6 children, doing good in the world. Oh, it's awesome. All because of books. And you think, oh, come on, books can't change your life. Well, an actual book can't, of course, but the ideas, you get implanted in your mind, the garden of the mind, they start to grow. So I wholeheartedly believe that what Oscar Wilde said is true. What you and I choose to read will make us who we become. So read fantastic books and make the most of yourself. Now, visit gregdenning.com, put in your name and email. I'll send you resources and inspiring content that'll help transform your life. Literally. I mean, I know it sounds tried and cliche, but literally, these great ideas can come in and change the way you see the world. It's so exciting. So visit that, subscribe to these videos so you get more great videos as they come along, to get that input into your life so you can make it awesome. Reach upward.